Salamun, salamun. Welcome to lecture 38. Title of this lecture is Itikaaf, Sexual Assault and Women's Menstrual Cycle. So, why I have selected this title? So you will see how the word Itikaaf they have fabricated to twist the translation of the Quran. So both things I will discuss with you over here, what they have done. Our religious leaders or all our translators. So I'll explain you why have I selected this, sexual assault and women menstrual cycle. So Bismillah Rahman Rahim. So this program, Humanity Should Love, feel happy that Quranic Constitution now it is with you to give you gradual development and as well as the extensive development. So two type of sustenance Quran is providing you if you implement in your form of government, in your society. So at once the best result will come that this society will get the both kind of nourishment, development, growth. So this is the meaning of Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Not in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, no. It is all biblical translation. So first of all, I will discuss with you the religious definition of the Itikaaf, spiritual retreat. They call it spiritual retreat. Actually, all the spiritualism, in all the religion, spiritualism is a sign of defeat, escapism. And all our Sufis, or this Watul Wujud, Watul Shuhud, or Lord Shrine, they are the symbol of defeatism, escapism. Quran does not accept all these things, So the definition, religious people, it signifies to isolate oneself or to seclude oneself for the last 10 days of Ramadan in the mosque to get the proximity of Allah and to wipe out sins. So the main purpose, what according to them, Itikaaf, Quran doesn't mention this Itikaaf in the Quran. They fabricated, they twisted the translation of the Quran. So first of all, why it is separate? Why it is secluded? Why it is a tent inside the mosque? Number two, this is the only way to get the nearness of Allah, or proximity of Allah. Allah is everywhere. His law is everywhere. And why it is in the Ramadan? Because Quran does not mention any month of Ramadan. And then why wipe out the sins? Why you are doing sin? So that you have to sit in the Itikaaf or go for Tarawih or go for Hajj. Why you are doing that? So this is their definition. Now, child sexual assault during the period of spiritual retreat of Itikaaf. I will put over here only one event because my purpose is not to discuss all this nasty thing, but just I would like to broaden your information or your knowledge to what is happening. Child abuse incidents continue to haunt Pakistani society, all Islamic society. And the recent shocking incident in Court Addu, this is in Muzaffarabad, during Ramadan sparks public outrage and calls for action. What was the reason? A 28-year-old male who was observing Itikaaf at a mosque in Court Addu city, Punjab, allegedly sexually assaulted 13-year-old boy. So this is one incident surface. There are 70,000 madrasas. They are all doing this. But our media does not disclose it. And same thing in Christianity. Here media is free, so-called free. So church has to pay billions of dollars. People went to the court, sue them. Child abusing, sexual assault, homosexuality, everything is there. Same in Pakistan. And all the mosques, 10,000 madrasas and thousands of mosques. This is happening in every mosque. And the parents, they turn their eye blinds, because they think it is an insult. So this is the reason they are doing during the Itikaaf time. Because there is no Itikaaf in the Quran. This has come from the other religion, like Buddhism, like Hinduism, like Christianity. They are also going in spirituality. And moreover, all the shrines in Pakistan, thousands of the shrines, they are all the den of the, this homosexuality and all kinds of intoxication and opium, marijuana, everything is available over there. So during the Itikaaf, it is not mentioned in the Quran. So this will happen. And in the mosque, the Quran says that those mosques who are built, the mosques which are built based on the sectism, they are the den of the burglars. But I will say they are the den of the parasitic people. They don't want work. So Quran is this book is, it solve your problem. Then the question arises, what happens if a woman's menstrual cycle begins during Itikaaf? So first of all, I didn't mention that this over here. They put the blame on Muhammad that if a woman wants to go for Itikaaf, so she has to get the permission from her husband first. In every field of Islam, not Quranic Islam, the people who are priesthood, they insult the woman. This Dada Sahib education that woman is a sign of sin. All these ulama Ikram, they think she is inferior. And that is the reason in the property rights they give male double than female. Daughter, she will get the half, and the son, he will get, and give the reference of the Quran. I will make this lecture now. Quran does not mention anything like this inheritance rule and regulation. It is their manufacturers. Moreover, then they say that there is two witness of woman is equal to one witness of the man. This is also not mentioned in the Quran. What I have experienced, my personal experience, a woman is the best species in the form of wife, in the form of mother, in the form of sister, in the form of daughter. So they consider woman is a inferior. And this Aga Khan, Prince Aga Khan sect, in their religion, woman cannot become the Imam. Moreover, in their all religion, Sunni Shia, they don't allow women for the Imamat. But Quran, doesn't support these all, Tarabi or 5-time supplication. Nothing is over there. That is a different thing. And that is why this nation, what we have, 2 billion Muslims, they are like that. They are totally out of the Quran. So if woman menstrual cycle start during Itikaaf, she must discontinue the Itikaaf, since it is improper to remain in the mosque in the state and she is not liable and able to fast. First of all, there is no Itikaaf in the Quran. And would you believe the word Quran, Qura, is for the woman, for the menstrual cycle they are using in their language. Why? Because when the woman, get pure from the menstrual cycle, she feels very comfortable. And similarly, when you understand the Quranic verses, it's the same thing. Purification of your mind. Look where Quran is using this word. So, they fabricated thing and they bring the wrong evidence just to hide their falsehood. So it is their business. Then Islamic priesthood reference from the Quran to justify non-Quranic practice of Itikaaf. Look, first they put the Quran. So they give the verses all over religion. Check all the Quran. It is mentioned over there, and I will discuss these verses now. I brought these verses for your guideline, give you a lecture about that. What is the meaning of Itikaaf? So this is, and these two verses, there is Akifun. They make the translation of this word Itikaaf, and then 185 Akifin. They make. So nobody asked them how you make this Itikaaf or how you fabricated this word Itikaaf, sitting in isolation. So they are giving from the Quran. They want to justify, oh look, in the Quran Itikaaf is there. Then justification of Itikaaf from the Hadith. The Messenger of Allah used to observe Itikaaf in the last 10 days of Ramadan till he died. Then his wives used to observe Itikaaf after he passed away. Bukhari. It's a joke. It's a garbage. Then, whenever the Holy Prophet made the intention to do Itikaaf, he would offer Fajr prayer and then enter his area set of Itikaaf, Muslim. And they were all Zoroastrian. They were all from Iran. All the writer of the Hadith, Bukhari, Tirmidhi, Muslim, they are all from Iran. At that time, Iran was a big power, so they are all from there. None of them is from Arab. And then another, with the start of last 10 days of Ramadan, the Holy Prophet used to tighten his waist belt mentally and spiritually, prepare for strenuous effort and pay the entire night and keep his family awake for the prayers. He was going to adventure. That is why he put the belt. So this is our Islam. Now the Quranic explanation of the term Itikaaf. The word, actually the Quran used akafin in 4 or 5 verses of the Quran as usual. Now it signifies he made him still, motionless, or detained, or withheld, or debarred him, or confined, or retained, or restrained, or withheld, debarred himself. Separate something bad thing. Separate himself, herself from the evil thing. Now, al-juhur fil-nazam. The gems went around among the string, beads, or the gems disposed in a regular way. If you have a gems or anything, you sew them in a one string. It means to unite the humanity from disunity to unity. Just like when you are making a gem, or you can say rosary, what you are putting in a one string. So putting the humanity into one string of the Quranic laws, regardless race, color, religion. This is the meaning of akaf. Then akful silkal suit. The thread of the necklace kept from becoming scattered. Look again. The Quranic laws does not allow to scatter the humanity based on religion, Hinduism, Muslimism, or Judaism. No, Quran said no, leave them one side. It's a one family on this planet. Quran sew the humanity into one string. Another example where they were using the akful shawl. She woman made her crispy, cruelly twisted and contracted hairs to cleave together one part to another part. Look, very good example. When you are coming, your hair are crispy, or twisted, or curly. So by the coming you make normal. So it means by using the Quranic laws, principle, you can solve the problem. Just like you comb your hairs, cleave them together, one part to another part, and dispose into pallets, or she rectified complicated affairs. So to solve the complicated affair of the humanity is known as akaf. This is the meaning of akaf. Look what they have done. So we should do what we should do according to the Quran. Leave what you are, Hindu or Sikh or whatever you are, or nationality. We should work together for the welfare of the humanity, solve the problem, protect them from scattering, from disintegration or dispersion. This is the meaning of akaf. Akaf, keeping, cleaving, constantly and preserving, trying your best to keep the people in unity. So now I will first bring 125. To bring peace and prosperity in that area, we founded a center of activities or house of discussion known hub of political activity, that is the Quran. Wherever you put the Quran, that is a Quranic center. Kaaba is not a Quranic center. That is the kingdom of Saudi Arabia house. There are no Quranic values over there. That is the rebellious section of the Quran, constitution of the Quran. So let me give you now. وَإِجْعَلْنَا الْبَيْتَ مَثَابَةً لِلنَّاسِ وَأَمْنًا وَاتَّخَذُوا مِنْ مَقَامِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ مُصَلًّى وَعَهِدْنَا إِلَىٰ إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَإِسْمَاعِيلَ أَنْ طَهِّرْ بَيْتِي لِلطَّائِفِينَ وَالْعَاكِفِينَ وَالرُّكَّعِ السُّجُودِ. So first of all, I would like to clear you, this Maqam Ibrahim Musalli Kaaba, it is not a Maqam Ibrahim. And Ibrahim never came over there. This is all, fairy tales. And second thing, Ibrahim and Ismail were not the sons of the Ibrahim. This is given by the Jew. Ismail, they said, he is the elder son of the Ibrahim, and he was from the slave girl. Ibrahim cohabited with the slave girl. She was the slave girl of Sarah, Hajra her name, and the Ibrahim from that. Ismail from that. And then Ishaq from Sarah. This is all stories. They were the leader. They were not sons of the Ibrahim. And moreover, what they want to prove that from Ismail, Muhammad offspring has come. So that is why your prophet is also illegal. She was born from a Hajra. She was slave, and it was illegal sexuality with her. So this is their doing. And then they fabricated Abrahamic religion. If there is one problem we can solve, they have completely wiped out the Quran. Okay, now, and when we Federation made the Quranic house of discussion based on the Quranic syllabus, you can make anywhere. Al-Bayt means Quranic constitution, and as well as where you discuss the Quran, any house, any community, surely not masjid. Why? According to the Quran, there is no mosque which is made by concrete or iron or steel, nothing. It is from Sajda. Mean when your mind start thinking or salute Allah's laws, that is a masjid. For the people bring beautiful and excellent result. We assign Quranic Federation made Quranic center to bring the beautiful excellent result for the community. How? Just like waving shuttle bring the beautiful result from the thread in the form of cloth of carpet. Masabatun. Masabatun, 99% people they don't know what is a masab. They say swab. You went to Makkah for Umrah, swab. You offer 5 times prayer, swab. But what Quran is saying? Quran is saying it is not a swab. They take you wrong way. You know the textile engineer, when he make all his design everything, then he put this his engineering in the textile machine, and the thread go and back, going and back. Then you have a beautiful form of cloth like carpet. Same thing, the carpet. That is a swab. When you have a thread, it is not a swab. But when you convert into the cloth, it is a swab. So swab means any action which brings the beautiful result, that is swab. And they are offering, Hajj, Umrah, and this praying from the 1400 years, no result is coming. No result is coming. So this is the meaning of musabatun, to bring the beauty, just like the textile engineer bring the very good cloth, beautiful cloth for the people, linnas. And it is not itikaf, and to make peace and security, amanna. The central, pivotal point of the Quran is the safety and security, not praying or hajj or all these mambo jumbo, and grasp the Quranic ideology, standing point Ibrahim. This is the Maqam Ibrahim. They made, 2 feet of Ibrahim, and they are minting money. And I was involved in the gold plating of this Maqam Ibrahim, because I was also electroplating engineer. A place of political activities, Salah, administration system, Salli, follow. Just like the second horse in the race course follow the first horse very closely. And we made agreement with Ibrahim and Ismail. Ibrahim personality means that person who talk with argument. And Ismail who listen Allah's laws or talk attentively. It does not mean that Ismail was the son of the Ibrahim. Absolutely not. And that you will keep free or pure this noble discussion, the Quranic constitution. Wherever you make, no salah, no praying, no hadith, no sunnah, no tradition, center from non-Quranic philosophy, At-Taharul Baiti, this discussion center, my constitution, but now 99.99% is an impurity in our religion, in the Islam now. Tahara means distilled water. So what Quran asking you, all the center of the Quran, if you keep the mosque free from offering Tarawih, Jummah prayer and all about what they are doing, then it is a pure place. And all this sect, Sunni mosque, Shia mosque, for those people or group of people who want to serve with gentleness and carefulness, lil taifeen, and they are making tawaf. What the hell they are doing? This taifeen means gentleness and carefulness. When there is a discussion of the Quran, you should be very humble and very carefulness that no addition, man-made laws or sunnah or hadith should not involve in the Quran. And this is the meaning of the taifeen. Just like a watchman, it is also Taif, the city of Taif, because it is on the top and you can see lower area. So watchman who look after, who guard your house. So Quran is saying you should be the guard, you should be the watchman of the Quran. They put A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajeem. From where they got it? And all their khutbat, Jummah khutbah, Eid khutbah, and Hajj khutbah, they are all fabrication. Nothing to do with the Quran. And who want to rectify the complex and naughty affairs and want to put the scattered commercial affairs into like a string of gems. This is Akafeen. Not Itikaaf, where these Muslims, they are doing the sexual insult. sitting in the camp. 10 days in Ramadan. Akifin, the community or the leadership who solve the naughty problem, just like you comb your hair, and to sew them in the one string or necklace to make the immunity beautiful. This is the meaning of Akifin. Like a string of gems, like a string of diamond. This is the meaning of Akifin. Where you are now, how we can come to the right path. For those who show inclination and salutation to the Quranic system, only those people will do who understand the Quran, and they will say, yes, we agree with them. We salute it. We greet it. So this is the Akifin, one verse, and they have given, make the wrong translation that this is Akifin Itikaaf. Look, here I can show you. Look. At Taif, Kaaba, and we commanded Ibrahim and Ismail. What they commanded? That they should purify my house, Kaaba. They'll never come, Makkah. It's made by the Makati. It's made by Banu Abbasiyah. They made it also. For those who are circumambulating it or staying Itikaaf, who are making the circulation, so this is Itikaaf, are going, resting themselves, and here Itikaaf means those people who unite the humanity, take them out from the economic problem, social problem, solve their problem. Now, everywhere on this planet we have problem. So do you think by going Itikaaf you can solve this problem? No. What Quran is saying, to rectify the complex and naughty affairs and want to put the scattered commercial affairs into a string of gems. This is Itikaaf. Now let me discuss second one, 187. They also did the injustice with the Uhilla lakum layatul sayam. I already explained you. Layatul does not mean this one night. It's a plural, collective noun. Darkness, period of darkness. Banking is a darkness. Insurance is a darkness. All the system now we have from the democracy, it's all darkness. That is the reason this planet is going into the darkness now. Sayam or rafasar il nasaikum. Hunna libasa lakum wa antum libasa hunna. Alamullah in kuntum takhatununa anfusakum fataba alaykum wa afankum wa alana basharuhunna وابتغوا ما كتب الله عليكم وكلوا واشربوا حتى يتبين لكم خيط الأبيض من خيط الأسود من الفجر ثم أتموا صيام الليل ولا تباشرهن وأنتم عاكفون. They are saying, don't do the sexual relation with your wife when you are sitting in the Itikaaf in the mosque. We masajid. It means they were doing, what the impression they are doing, that they were doing the sexual relation with their wife in the mosque. So let me give the translation of this. The prevailing darkness or anxiety, Laylatul Sayam. Sayam here means prevailing, or you are resisting. The best word I could get from here, because sometimes I could not find the proper word for the Quranic term in English language. Have caused to make a law, ahalla lakum, halal, the same word. The situation, there's so much darkness over there, that prevailing darkness of anxiety have caused us to make. The Quranic Federation was forced to make the law, legalize it. For weakest class or weakest segment of the society, both man and woman, not only, they translated wife. Everywhere wife. Nisaikum, male and female, with whom you have immodest approach and creating them like a hay and smash them into pieces. Here, Al-Rafasa, they are making the translation, don't do the illegal sexual relation with your maid. So whatever the dirt they are saying, they are insulting the Quran. Immodest approach and treating them like a hay and smash them. What immodest approach? They are economically, you are making them slave. Rafasa. Female hunna, look again hunna. This is hunna, it's a female pronoun, but it's for both. Crucial for you. Libas lakum. It's a very important. Just like your dress. It's a very, that is why I use the word crucial. I did not use the word dress. Because you, without a dress, you cannot go out. It's a very important. Allah is aware that you used to offspring their rights. You are making dishonesty their rights. And now everywhere we are doing, Everywhere. They are exploiting the poor people. So, if Allah Federation had came back. So what Allah is saying, Federation is saying, came back towards you, and He has given you relief, warning to them, came back. Don't make them economically slave. Whatever happened, happened now. But now we are relieving you. So bring them into live program from liveness. Falana Basharahunna, and they make the translation, don't do the sexual relation with your wife. Falana Basharahunna, give them life. This TV live program, it's a bashra. Like cricket match, it's a bashra. Bring them from the motionless condition to the live condition. They are economically dead. And seek their involvement in the society as prescribed by Allah's law. وَابْتَغُوا مَا كَتَبَ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ. What Quran has given you, kataba, written for you, lakum, Allah's law. Eat, have the dominion, wakalu. And drink, understand, washarabu. It is not that you are breaking the iftar, nothing like that. These principles, until thread of the whiteness or dawn in your mind. Al-Khaytul Abiyat. Look, the Quran is giving a very good example that when your confusion or your ignorance or your blackness removed, when you understand, so your mind become an intensive whiteness like an egg. Abiyat they also call egg in Arabic language, spotless. So Quran is saying that you should understand the Quran, explain the Quran, or learn the Quran so that your mind should become very neat and clean, shining, abiyat, from the thread of darkness and darkness of ignorance, al-khaytul aswad. Whatever the confusion you have in your mind, so remove it by asking questions, by understanding the Quran. It does not mean that you keep the fasting when you see the thread, a morning thread or day thread or the one sunrise, or you break the this your fast when there is a aswad, the thread of blackness. This is totally wrong. And they don't understand, if this is the Quran, then the Quran is not a book which should be trusted. Why? Because then Quran does not know that in Scandinavian country there is 6 month day and 6 month night. How they will open and keep the fasting, So they are all idiot, In the light of the Quranic education, min al-fajr, fajr dawn, lightning. When the day break, it's a fajr. Quran is opening your mind, it's a fajr. Till to the end of ignorance, darkness. Here's the lie. Carry on, understand, discuss Quran, debate on it. You have any confusion in your mind, debate, criticize the Quran until darkness is gone. Al-Layl. And do not involve them, weak clause, into the activities Tabashiruhunna when you are rectifying or complicated affairs. Still, first of all, solve their problem. Akifun. Look, rectifying your complicated affairs. Not sitting on the Itikaaf in your mind activities. Not masjid, I translated mind. When your mind is okay, you make the decision, and that decision should be according to the Allah's law or Quran. This is the mind, not these mosques where they are getting in these days they are making a lot of money, because they are asking people, we will give you relief from the sin. Then such are the limits of laws in accordance with Allah's laws, Hudud Allah. Do not come close to the transgression, then falataka, don't break these laws of Allah. So Allah makes clear His evidence, kazalika yubayyin Allah ayatahu, to people with this hope that they will become the preserver of the society. So this is the meaning of Itikaaf. Unite the community, solve their problem, light problem, electricity problem, mortgage problem, rent problem. There are millions of problems. Quran giving with this, Akifun. Become their Akifun. To solve their problem. So this is the meaning of Itikaaf, and the next lecture will be Taraweeh, from where it comes, what Quran says about Taraweeh. So thank you very much.